All right, we're back. It's another morning, another day. More bugs flying around, more things to do. We got some trees we got to drop. But the burn ban is so high, they won't let us use a chainsaw. So we've got to find another way to drop these trees. And let me tell you, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Hang out for a minute. All right, so we can't use a chainsaw. I'm not cutting these trees down by hand. I'm not getting a handsaw out and cranking back and forth on a handsaw. There's no way that's happening. No way. So I come up with another idea. I got to dig up the stumps anyways. We'll just dig up the tree and knock it over. That idea seemed to work pretty quick and pretty well. Had to dig up a stump over here. Got the stump dug up. Then I dropped the tree right next to it. Both those were sitting right over there, right in, too close to the house. Come down here. Another tree that was about 3 feet from the house, or where the house is going to be. Dug it up by the roots. Knocked the thing over with a backhoe. Easy peasy. Another tree back there. That was in the way of the septic, too close to the septic box where that's gonna go. So I dropped that one, knocked it over. It almost goes faster than cutting it down with a chainsaw and then digging the stump up. We had another tree over here, knocked it down, pushed it out of the way, and dug up the last of the stumps over here next to the trailer. So we've got a lot of cleanup done. Getting it going. We've got to level all this dirt out now that all these stumps are gone over here. Got to level all this dirt all the way to that burn pile over there. That's how far the leach field is going to go for our septic system. It's basically all the way to that burn pile. Clean this out, level it out, pack it down real good, and then we can dig up where our leach fields are going to go. I also got that burn pile that was sitting over here. I got that burn pile pushed down into that valley area, into that prairie area, if you want to call it that. I don't know what you want to call it. So we've got another big stump here to dig up, but it's getting a lot cleaner out here. You can see a lot further. I don't have to worry about an animal hiding behind a burn pile when my kids are out here playing. There are bobcats up here now. Neighbors have seen a couple cougars and a couple bobcats running around, so the more space we have between the house and big brush piles, the better we are. Get this area cleaned up. I have another project for the backhoe that I've got to get done today because it needs to get done quickly. We have to keep this backhoe running. And I sprung a leak. Sprung a leak in one of these lines for the backhoe. This line right here. It goes to the little foot of the backhoe. And somewhere along the line, I'm guessing a long time ago because I don't remember doing it, it's got a little flat spot there up next to that bolt. And it just squirts out a stream of hydraulic fluid when you have it in the up position. When it's in the down position, that line doesn't have any pressure in it, so it doesn't matter. But when you pick it up, it squirts hydraulic fluid toward my boot and just covers my boot in hydraulic fluid. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna get that line. There's a place in town that makes hydraulic lines for tractors. They do a lot of work on tractors and make a lot of parts if they don't, because they're not a case dealer. So as long as the fittings are correct, they should have the parts in stock to make a hydraulic line for that. It might not be a solid one, it'll probably be a hose, but it'll do the same thing. So we're gonna head into town and get that. While I'm going into town, I'm gonna go a little bit further and get the pressure tank for the pump house and the control box. Maybe a couple frost-free spigots and some other lines to hook up so we can get that pump house going. And I think that's about it for now. We might go into town later this afternoon and visit the local pool over there. It's supposed to be about 103 today. so we're gonna try and keep cool today. I figured I'd get up early this morning and get some of this work done with the backhoe before it got too hot. So hang out, I'll head into town, I'll get these parts, get back out here and get some more stuff going. Poof! Hey, we're back. Just like that. It's been a day though. I thought we could get this done in a day. I had to drop it off. He had to look around his shop to see if he's got the right fittings. He thought he did, but he didn't have the right fittings. So what he did, he got down to this ag shop, he brazed almost all the way around this, where that crushed zone is, to seal those cracks up. And he ordered a box of those fittings so that if any other hose decides to leak, because most of these hoses on this tractor are the same fitting, he'll have fittings in stock so he can make me hoses, so I don't have to order hoses through Case. Makes it a lot cheaper to have him make the hoses than order them through Case. But in the meantime, this should hold pressure. We'll go ahead and bolt it back in place. I've got some hydraulic fluid to put in this thing to replace the hydraulic fluid that's poured out all over this. Check it out. So real quick before we can fire this thing up and test that, I want to put hydraulic fluid in it. This little breather cap right here, and that little breather cap over there, that's where you put hydraulic fluid. Where you put it in here and it has a breather over there. The hydraulic fluid is held in the frame of the tractor. There's no big tank that holds hydraulic fluid. They just put it in the frame. So we'll buzz this little thing off here real quick. And we'll get a funnel out and put some hydraulic fluid in this thing. I also made my life a little easier. I have a 5-gallon bucket of hydraulic fluid, so it's kind of hard to hold a 5-gallon bucket up and pour it into a little. Wow, that is small. I wonder if that other piece comes off. Oh, look at that. Let's clean this off right here. That's a bigger hole. We'll use that one. Funnel in here. So we can climb up on top of this thing without hurting ourselves. Pour some hydraulic fluid in here. I just used a old water jug, gallon of water that we drank. Made sure it was really dried out inside, no water left inside, nothing. I don't know how much I should put in because I know some of the rams are holding some hydraulic fluid right now. Estimate that I lost about I'll say 2 gallons. So we'll dump a couple gallons of hydraulic fluid in here and test out that brazing that guy did for me. Ah. Well, so that looks like it fixed the tractor for now. I don't know how long that brazing is going to hold up. I don't know how good brass is or brass weld is under pressure, but it's only under pressure when the foot's all the way up. So if it fails when I'm working, it's not going to drop the tractor. Hopefully, in theory. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got the tractor mobile again, got it going. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Don't forget to tell a friend. Leave a comment if you want to see more about this tractor. If you have this tractor, you want to know something about it, I might be able to figure it out. Until next time, guys, go make something.